Hello Toy Collector fans, Universal Toy Collector here and welcome to the channel. Today's video, I'm going to be unboxing, I'm going to be assembling, I'm going to be overviewing, plus at the end, I'm going to be doing the draw for the random giveaway where someone could win themselves a limited one-of-one pink Universal Toy Collector t-shirt. Ooh, how exciting. Righty ho then, so before we get into the giveaway draw, I'm going to be opening this up, and no guesses as to where it's from, as it says in big red writing on the front of the box there, YOLO Park. Now this is the first time I have personally ordered from YOLO Park. The last two Transformers were gifts, one from my daughter and one from Georgie, and the third one I did buy myself, but I ordered that through eBay. So like I say, this is the first time I've gone through YOLO Park, so without further ado, let's get this open. Once again, I'm joined by my trusty Stanley knife there, or my signed Stanley knife, should I say. So yeah, there you go. So I'm hoping this is correct. You know what I'm like getting into boxes. That's all right there. Not too sure actually, if I'm honest with you. But let's have a look. Why do I always struggle in getting into a freaking box? Unbelievable. I've never known anything like it. Or why do they pack it so damn difficult that you can't get into it? What is going on here? What the... Right, here we go. I'm getting somewhere now. Well, I'm not going to be keeping the outer box, so sod it. I'm just going to rip it. But... Oh, there you are. What piece of piss that. No problem at all. Oh, Jesus Christ. What a nightmare. So yeah, proper struggling with this. So here we go. And this, oh God, making a right mess. Everything's going tits up. Right, 2 seconds, let me compose myself. Okie dokie then, so this is what we are dealing with. It is the YOLO Park AMK Pro Series diecast Soundwave from the Bumblebee movie. Now before I get into anything else, I just want to say it would have been nice if they had continued the G1 line and did a G1 version of Soundwave like they did with Optimus, Megatron and Starscream. But nonetheless, it's Soundwave. Who doesn't like a little bit of Soundwave? As a kid, he was one of my favourite Decepticons, and I think it was the voice that really stood out, or made him stand out, should I say, against everybody else. So yeah, just a cool looking character. So here we have the awesome image of Soundwave on the box, and I do believe it comes with Ravage as well. I'm not 100% sure. I will have a look in a minute, obviously. So you got the YOLO Park logo there, the AMK Pro Series logo there. You got this lovely little holographic sticker at the top there, very nice. Then again, that superb image of Soundwave. I've got to say, I am missing the purple hue of the Decepticon boxes that you got with Starscream and Megatron. But, like I say, it's Soundwave, so you can't go wrong. Then you've got Soundwave down here. Diecast, you've got the Decepticon logo. The Bumblebee movie logo there. That's really difficult to see because it's in black writing on a blue background, so that doesn't really stand out. Then you've got the warnings just here. Spin it around to the side, and look at that for an image. Wow, superb. Decepticon logo there. Soundwave just there. YOLO Park. And again, you've got the Bumblebee movie logo just there. Spin it round to the back. And yeah, pretty cool. This is what you get within the packaging. So that's pretty cool. And you do get Ravage as well. So that's superb. Then you've got all these different instructions or whatever it is in the different languages and stuff like that. You've got the warnings again there. So yeah, there you go. There's that. Spin it round to the side. Again, another superb image of... Soundwave and Ravage, and then you get like a blueprint of Ravage just there. Spin it round to the front. On the top you have the Bumblebee Transformer movie logo there, which looks pretty cool. Then underneath you have a very faint looking YOLO Park logo there as well. So there you go. Right, what I'm going to do is take the outer packaging off and let's have a look at the box inside the outer packaging. 2 seconds. And here is the inner box. And just like previous figures within this line, you've got that awesome holographic artwork on the front of the box there. And again, let me just move it about in front of you there so you can see the light shining off that. That just looks absolutely fantastic. Liking that a lot. So you've got the YOLO Park logo at the top there with the AMK Pro Series badge just there. Soundwave, and you've got the Decepticon logo right down the bottom there. Spin it round. Then you have Transformers again in the holographic font, which looks pretty cool. Spin it round to the back. I'm liking this a little bit more than the previous boxes because you've got that awesome Decepticon logo there. I think the other ones were part of the Transformers 40th, so I think that's probably why the boxing's different as well. So yeah, but even still, Soundwave, and then you've got some bits and bobs just down there. The Bumblebee movie logo there, YOLO Park again down the bottom. Then you have a blueprint of Soundwave at the side there, which looks pretty cool. So yeah, liking that. Spin it round to the front. Then again on the top, you've just got Transformers Bumblebee in the holographic writing. I'm not going to bother showing you the bottom of the box because it's exactly the same as what I showed you in the previous clip. Right, I'm going to get this open and take a butcher's and see what it's all about. 2 seconds. Righty-ho then, so here are all the parts that are needed to assemble Soundwave and Ravage. We've also got the instructions here as well. Now, I have looked through those. They don't seem to be as complicated as the Blockies Megatron I assembled the other week, but it is bloody small. So again, I'm probably going to need to have my glasses, so I'll sort that out in a second. So, like I say, you've got 1, 2, 3 trays there of all the parts. If I move this up like so, you have a 4th tray hidden there as well, which has the stand, which looks pretty cool, the Decepticon logo, and some other bits and bobs as well to put Soundwave together. So what I'm going to do then is check the instructions properly once again, get all the parts I need to sort out stage 1, and we'll get building. So as always, 2 seconds. Okay then, so I have looked thoroughly through the instructions and I now feel confident that I have all the parts needed to complete stages 1 and 2. So what I did off camera was I put the battery in the head here so the eyes light up. So again, you use a magnet. It says hold that there and the eyes light up, which is pretty cool. Hold it there again and it flashes. Hold it there again, it fades, then gets brighter, and then if you hold it there again, it should turn it off. Oh no, hang on a minute, it should turn it off. Brilliant, there you go. Right, so let's carry on and try and assemble this, shall we? So hopefully I will have more joy than what I did when I did the Blockies Transformer Megatron the other day. That was heavy going. That really was heavy going. So that's looking good so far. So here, okay, so that should fit on. Hang on a minute. All right, let's get this right. Okay, there you go. So that will fit in there like so. Awesome. And then this will fit around this. Oh, what am I doing here? Yeah, that'll fit in there like that. He says, what the hell? Oh, okay. Like so. Brilliant stuff. And then this bit at the back here. How's that? Oh, right, hang on a minute. There's that. There you go. That fits on like so. There's the back. That's looking pretty cool. And then you get the noggin on the ball joint. And hopefully that should go on relatively easily. There you go. And then you get the articulation there. Marvellous stuff. Right. Let's have a look and see what we've got here. So that bit should fit on there, like should fit. What's going on here? Which way up does that go? Okay, that's probably the wrong way round. What's going on here? Come on. Oh my days. Oh my days. Right, glasses. Just when you think things are going well. So that bit facing up. And that goes in. No, that's that way around. Oh, there you are. There's that. And then this front bit should fit like so. In there like that. Awesome. And then I believe this will fit underneath here. And click into that bit there. Brilliant. Okay, so that's stage 1 and 2. Give us a couple of seconds and I'll work out stage, well, the rest of the stages. 2 seconds. Okay, so moving on to the arms then. I've got the left arm and the right arm, which I'm going to assemble or attempt to assemble. So hopefully this goes together fairly straightforwardly. So that bit will fit in there like so. This bit here will fit that side. Oh, look at this. It's relatively straightforward. What's going on here? And that fits that side there. That can't be it. Surely that can't be it. And then you have... Where does that go? Oh, okay. Right, yeah, don't need that. So here's one hand for that. Wow, that was relatively easy. So fairly impressed with that. Happy days. There you go. So, oh, unbelievable. Right, so that bit on the outside there. Alright, you stay there. I don't need those. That bit like so there. And then the hand like so. Marvellous stuff. And then these should fit in to the side just like so, like that. And there you go. He's coming along quite nicely. Liking that so far. Awesome stuff. Right, let's move on to the next phase. 2 seconds. Okay then, so we shall carry on with the leg section. So first things first, this will just fit into here like so. Lovely jubbly. Then what do we need? We need this bit at the back to fit in there like so. Oh yeah, let's get the foot in. The foot fits in there like that. Yeah, it's the right side. Cool beans, cool beans. Right, the side bits. I'm assuming these bits fit in there like that. Yep. Then that'll go this side. See how easy this is to get together. It's awesome. Awesome. There you go. There's that. Right, okay, yeah, so this bit. Where does that bit go? That bit. That bit goes this side, I think. That should fit. There's me saying it's easy. And, oops, wrong side. That should fit in there. Come on. Unbelievable. Hey. Oh, let's have a look at the right leg, shall we? Let's have a look at the right leg. Yeah, so unbelievable, for goodness sake. Sort it out. Right, so this does fit on this side here. There you go. That's that done. and then this bit. It's quite self-explanatory. I just make it look difficult. So much for me saying, oh look, this is easy. There you go. There's that. And then this should fit down here like so. That in. Splendid. This bit will fit on there like so. And then this bit here will fit this way round to go in there. There you go. There's one leg. Wonderful. Right, see if I can remember what I need to do for this one. Where do I start? Where do I start? Okay, so that bit go there. This bit on the outside here. And then this bit here. This one's quite therapeutic, actually. I don't think... I know I've struggled in bits and bobs, but I don't think I've struggled too much. So that's pretty cool. Happy with that. All right, make sure I get the right parts here. So that is this bit here. That will go in like so. I think these are a lot more fun to do than the blockies one. The blockies one, that was a proper challenge. I mean, there's a lot of parts. This one's relatively quite straightforward, and the quality of it as well is superb in my opinion. There you go. That bit goes on there like that, and that bit fits on there. Just where does that fit? What? I think I've missed a bit. Typical. Right, and then this bit will fit on there like so. Right, I think I've definitely missed a bit because there's no way these legs are going to attach here. So let me have a look at the instructions again. 2 seconds. And what a silly sausage I am. I haven't missed a bit. I've not got there yet. So it was literally the next step. So here we go. So I just need to fit this bit onto here. So hopefully that will fit in quite nicely. And it does. So there you go. And then you can stick the legs in just here. And that fits in quite nicely. As does this one here. So here we have Soundwave almost complete. Just need to put his back cannon on, and that fits onto the back there like so. Comes up over his shoulder, and there you go. There is Soundwave for the time being. Okay, so before I get into Soundwave, let's put Ravage together, shall we? 2 seconds. Okay then, so now we come to Ravage, and hopefully this should be relatively straightforward. But again, you know what I'm like when it comes to putting stuff together. I could quite easily balls it up. So, right, yeah, so these are going to be the rear legs. So that will go here, like so. Ouch. Jesus Christ, that's sharp. Bloody hell. Yeah, that is proper sharp, that is. Wowzers. Ouch. Okay, so yeah, be careful with that. Here's the rear leg there. And then the front legs, again, should be quite straightforward. Like so. And then we have the guns for the rear legs just there for that side and for this side here. So there you go. That is Ravage. Looking pretty cool. Right, I'm going to set these guys up, and yeah, I'll get back to you with my... oh, no. Don't tell me I've broken this. What in God's name? Oh, I don't believe it. Yeah, I've broken it. Right, 2 seconds. God's sake. Okie dokie then. So here is Soundwave, Ravage, and the rest of the accessories from this kit all together. And I've got to say, overall, I am really, really impressed with this kit. I'm never normally disappointed with the YOLO Park figures. There are a couple of down points. I'll get to those in a second. As always, with me, when it comes to building stuff, I did miss some bits off. It didn't really sort of hinder the build too much. So the front section and the back section of the arms, I've missed those off. Both sides, that is. And I've missed some bits along the shoulder as well, both sides. But, like I say, that didn't affect the build. So the down points for me is obviously the fact that I've bloody well broken the back leg of Ravage. It was only the slightest movement, and it was so flimsy that it snapped. So I'm going to have to get him in a position, keep him in that position, and glue the hind leg together. So that is a bit disappointing. The other down point for me is the fact that these claws, like on all four legs, are really, really sharp. And yeah, I pretty much came close to drawing blood there. They did sort of like, yeah. So you just be careful with those. They are incredibly sharp. Other than that, a stunning looking kit. Now, I like the Pro Series because you get the light up eyes, you get the paint apps and stuff like that. Absolutely superb. Let me just turn the lights off because I don't want to run that battery down. So there you go. So that's off. Yeah. So, I mean, yeah, absolutely incredible. So with accessories, you come with a stand. So I'm not too keen. I like the design of this stand. I think that's pretty cool. So if I bring it forward, you can see that there. You've got the Decepticon logo at the front. But this here, it plugs in to Soundwave underneath. So I'm not too keen on that. I'd rather have him standing. So I'll probably just have him standing on there. You've got this little case here for a cassette. It comes with another cassette as well, which is currently sitting in Soundwave's chest. Then you come with 3 extra sets of hands, which I think are pretty cool. So you've got like the fist hands here. Where are they? Just there. Awesome stuff. Then you've got 2 other hands there. You've got an open splayed hand there and like a grip hand there. And then you've got this hand here where he goes to eject. Where is it? Pointing fingers there. He ejects the cassette. And this hand here as well. So awesome stuff. Then you get a separate stand for Ravage as well. So you plug that into here and you can have him sort of like jump in. But no chance of me having him jump in. Not with his leg. So there, like I say, I need to fix that up. But I mean, yeah, what can I say? It's just an absolute quality piece. Like I say, really disappointed with the fact that I've broken the hind leg. Pretty weak joint, if I'm honest with you there. But yeah, overall, really, really impressed. Right, so what I'm going to do is get him on display, show you where I've put him, and then we'll crack on with the giveaway draw. So 2 seconds. And here is where I am displaying Soundwave and Ravage on the Soundwave shelf within my Transformers display. And I've got to say, he looks absolutely freaking awesome. Wow, what a stunning looking figure. Yeah, the only downside is the fact that the rear leg on Ravage has snapped. But I can glue that, I guess, and just keep him in a fixed position. Other than that, absolute quality. Liking it a lot. I do, however, hope that going forward they do another version of Soundwave, the G1 version. As much as I like this version from Bumblebee, and as much as I like Bumblebee, I think it's the closest to the 80s Transformers animated series within feel and the look of the characters and stuff like that, as opposed to the ones that come before that. Yeah, I really do hope they do a G1 Soundwave to go with the G1 Megatron, Starscream, and of course Optimus Prime. But yeah, like I say, I am beaming inside. I'm really happy. I think it looks absolutely superb. They are so much easier to put together than the Blockies Transformers. I mean, that was just a nightmare. But yeah, overall, all good. Right, okay, so what I'm going to do now then is crack on with the giveaway draw. So 2 seconds. Okay then, so in my Blockies Transformers G1 Megatron assembly video, I gave details on how to enter a random giveaway draw. All you had to do was leave a comment on that particular video. So we do have some people that did leave comments, so let's just get them up onto the screen here. So you had Chris Miwa from Chasing 80s Toys, Gerald O'Connor, Des T, Boba Hicks, Gilster, Gojatron, TJC, Kieran Ball, Jonathan Redmond, Joe 3019, Sai Manga Fandanga, and Ron. And then Kieran Ball left another comment. Unfortunately, Kieran, just because you left 2 comments, you still only get 1 ticket to the draw. So what I'm going to do now is jump over to the wheel. So 2 seconds. Okie dokie then. So here are the 12 entries on the wheel. They are Chris Miwa, Gerard O'Connor, Des T, Boba Hicks, Gilster, Gojatron, TJC, Kieran Ball, Jonathan Redmond, Joe 3019, Sai Manga Fandanga, and Ron. Now, how I normally do these giveaways is by process of elimination, and it's the last man standing. This time round, to save a bit of time and to prevent it from being the longest video in the world, it's going to be the first name out of the hat that's going to be the winner. So what I'm going to do is shuffle it once, shuffle it twice, and shuffle it 3 times in the interest of fairness. Spin that wheel, and who will be the giveaway draw winner? Let's have a look. It's starting to slow down, and it's going to be... And it's going to be Chris Miwa. Congratulations. You have won yourself a limited 1-of-1 pink Universal Toy Collector t-shirt. I just want to say a huge thank you to everyone for taking part and for commenting. With everybody, I appreciate your support. Thank you so much. Anyhow, Chris Miwa, you have a t-shirt on its way to you. So what I'll do is contact you and get your t-shirt size and then get that sent to you ASAP. So all I've got left to say is if you're new to the channel, feel free to comment, like, and subscribe. Hit that notification bell to let you know of more content. And as always, there will be more content. Appreciate you watching. Thank you very much. Very much appreciate your support, your generosity, and your friendships. It does really mean a lot to me. Thank you so much. Take care, stay safe, and we shall see you in the next video. Bye for now.